What have I not asked you about that wasn't in the article that came out on ESPN.com yesterday? I know you're laughing because it's probably about 98% of the book that wasn't put into this article. But do you have something that might be of interest to the fans that has yet to be revealed?
I mean, there's a lot of things, but I think that, look, there's certain elements of it that are a little bit easier to talk about because, they might be a little buzzworthy or whatever. But I really tried as best I could. I know I repeated this earlier, but I really tried to get inside the key moments that made these men great. Like Tom Brady back in Michigan. I've got a bunch of new stuff, especially about his relationship with his counselor, Greg Harden. I don't know if you've ever met Greg.
No.
But he was his counselor at Michigan, and he had and he's become a confidant throughout Brady's career. But during the worst times in Brady's career at Michigan, he would respond very interestingly to Tom. When Tom would come in and he'd be whining about where he was buried on the depth chart, or that he was only getting 3 reps, or whatever it was, Harden would kind of laugh at him. And the night that Brady was going to transfer to Cal, he told Coach Carr that he was probably leaving. He goes to see Greg Harden. He says, I think I'm transferring. And Greg Harden starts laughing at him. Like, he doesn't say, hey, Tom, please stay. Don't give up. You're better than this. He starts laughing, and he says, you haven't done, bleep here anyway. No one's going to care if you leave. You want to leave, go ahead. And, moments like that really ignited Brady's competitive juices. I've got another moment later on. One of the themes I write about in the book is, Brady's acclamation to this unbelievable fame and how quickly it arrived and how he was having to process it on the fly. And at one point, 2003, Brady's whining to Greg Harden on the phone about how he can't go to the grocery store, he can't get gas, he can't do this, everyone's following me. And again, Greg Harden, his counselor, just starts laughing at him. And he's like, Tom, you're saying you want to be the best, but you don't want to deal with these other things. Like, he said, you're the hot cookie right now. You have a chance to change a kid's life just by picking up the phone and talking to him for 5 minutes. So this isn't going to last forever. So take advantage of this. As it turns out, Tom's been the hot cookie for 20 years.
He sure has. I mean, his name's now synonymous with winning, like Lombardi. Seriously. Mm-hmm. I mean, his last name is now synonymous with winning in a way like, be like Brady, Jordan, Lombardi. That's literally what he has turned himself into. And he can still continue to do it. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.